Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, just
But
like
what about,
before.
is it after the games and stuff? It's
Yeah,
already after.
it'll be after.
Okay.
It'll be after.
Oh shoot,
Just
we're
to
gonna be,
recap.
man, we're gonna be crumped on these YouTube streets, man. We're gonna be
Mhm.
up all
We got to
night.
go
Y'all better,
home. We got to start going, getting off, and taking a quick nap, and then and
man, guys, I'm telling you,
because games is
so
going by the time we get off work.
last night, so pretty soon, you know how you be doing your lives, but you like your eyes are open, but you be sleep. That's how D Block be doing sometimes.
Oh,
But yeah,
what do I feel? I see you in the dark.
yeah, in the
So
dark in here, Tulip play,
yeah, that's the
play.
question.
She had
Yes.
came back and we got She Wins in the building. Talking about we all need to go to bed. She
I
she
know.
Wins be leave me a message talking about dang I miss D Block. And we be
Hey,
knowing we got to get up and go to
we
work
got
and
to
keep it.
get up and we got to get up and move around. We got to get up and move around. No, but to answer in the dark's
Yeah.
question, what do I feel about the last play of Cleveland Brown? And we
Mm-hmm.
just spoke about that. Look here. If haterade real Kool-Aid was haterade for real, you could dump a whole bucket on top of that coach. The coach just sabotages this kid every time you turn around. Every time you look around, he's sabotaging him. And I just think it's unfortunate for Shador that this is happening. But Shador is handling it very, very well. I think that this is 2 games in a row now that Stefanski has done this. You think about the game last week where he took him out on crucial plays, right? That again would have afforded them a win, afforded them to be at least in the game. On all of those fourth downs that he attempted, alluded to put another player and try to put the back in to get the snap and get the yards, but just didn't work. And the most important, so we have to overlook that game, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the most important piece is this game here, where this guy, what I don't understand what he thought he was gonna effing do because he did nothing. He did absolutely nothing but hurt himself, hurt Cleveland, and the organization. He did not hurt Shador. You're not hurting Shador when you do stuff like this. You're hurting your entire organization. You are slapping all of those players in the face that have worked hard to be there for that time. Why? Why is my question. I don't get it. I don't get why you would make a decision to do something so dumb when everyone in the world can see that this is self sabotage on this young man.
And Tony, everybody. When I say every time I look around from the IG to the TikTok, they is eating him up. Even Skip Bayless said, I don't even, he ain't on my bingo card.
Yeah, Skip is not on nobody's bingo card, but Skip
But
is done now. Skip is old. Skip can only do what he's doing now and just go live from his house
and he,
like
and he went
everybody else.
and he went off and said fire him.
Yeah, he did.
He went
He
off,
did.
and I said I don't even be on his
But
side.
Skip always likes Shador though. He always defended Shador.
Yes, but I think
So
He
where
not to this extent though, Miss D. He
yeah, where
has.
he is coming from
well,
is
not to the extent,
basically
but he respects Shador. He likes Shador.
yeah. That's why he's saying fire the coach. That's why he's saying fire the coach.
Mm-hmm.
That is exactly why he's saying fire the coach. Everyone is saying fire the coach, right? So the question is, will the GM fire the coach? If he doesn't, everybody, unfortunately, they're gonna make us just endure this again. But after this season, you don't even know if they're gonna, he could be waived. So we got to watch all that.
Yeah, because it's not just the coach, it's the organization.
Yeah.
So you can let go of the coach, but you still got that organization. And remember, you know how it go. It start from the
Yeah,
top. They
start
all
from
in
the
agreement with this stuff.
yep.
So everybody's saying let him go and let him go to a team that is going to appreciate him. And so many teams want Shador,
Yeah.
but I don't know if they're gonna be letting him go because he's their money. Like it's money over people with the Browns.
Money over power. I'm just
But like you
saying.
said, this like Case I said, this man he was showing us 6 seasons with the Browns, and this is what's still going on after that. That's crazy. But they allowing it. That he's not suffering no consequences. If that had been Shador's girlfriend that said what she said, it would have been we wouldn't have never heard the end of it.
No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have. Hey
Never
man,
heard the
don't get
end
me
of
wrong.
it.
They're okay with oppressing black folks at every turn. I'm sorry. I didn't mean this. I shouldn't have said that, but it is absolutely the truth. But again, someone put in the chat on the last live with Bro Claude, I believe it was Hog Boss, as to why he said he found out why this coach is the way he is and doing what he's doing is because Deion Sanders threw water on his father or grandfather or something like that when he was in the league. And I'm like, he need to let that shit go. That is old news. Cut it
I
out.
know that was his family member. Maybe that's why that is old news.
Yeah, that is so
But
old.
his
That
father or
man,
grandfather, who that was, or
yes,
grandfather, that
yeah,
guy was a jerk. He was
yeah.
said all type
So
of racist stuff towards Dion and stuff.
yeah.
So I don't
And then
know.
he said racial stuff. And now
Yeah,
guess what? Why would he play the son? Why would he play Shador? Because guess what? He still, if that man is still alive, he still got to deal with that man that's his kinfolk that's
but I
telling
keep
him.
saying, Tony,
But it's
we
terrible.
should have been with this situation because
Curse.
the Saints should have had him. They passed on him twice. The Raiders could have had him. They passed on him twice, 3 times. I think the Saints passed it
Look,
twice.
Sorry.
everybody passed over on that man five
Yeah, but I'm
times.
just saying that
Four
the teams I thought he should have went to, the Giants, they picked Jackson Dart. He's okay. Don't get me wrong. Um, they kept saying he's going to the Giants, but they passed on him. But the two teams that really needed him that he could have thrived in, and they got decent players if they get the right quarterback. Well, maybe not the
Well, I
Saints,
mean,
but the Raiders.
when you have a cohesion going on
I know
within
the
the
league.
NFL, sometimes it's so political when it comes to that. It's tough to kind of really get in there and spill what you really want to spill, other than the fact that if you don't give a damn. I give a damn about how it affects Shador, but Shador has become uh deaf to that, which is good because now he's in the frame of mind as Angel, right? Say what you want, do what you will. It's like sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt. And
Wow,
so
I just saw a
these
tweet.
people words does not absolutely hurt these two, right? So
Mhm.
they can have at it because it's just words. As long as they're not physically putting their hands on them and forcing them out of somewhere, and you can say what you want because that's this country. It's a free
Mhm.
country, and we do and say so many things that is just crazy. I mean, just beyond diabolical, and I don't even know if there's a fucking word beyond that. It's crazy that the freedom that we have, we choose to do so much negativity with it. It's crazy. And this is why we are here talking about this. But I adore and enjoy the fact that he chooses, because we all have a choice, that he chooses not to engage. And kudos to him,
Mhm.
kudos to his family for being as poised as they are. Hey, as long as you don't ask Dion a question, he ain't gonna talk about it. You ask him a question, he gonna say, "I don't give a damn about such and such and such and such," as he shouldn't, right?
Mhm.
Because again,
Right.
the only concern is for his child, and that's it. That's all
And
it needs to be.
I don't think I think I sent it, but I might have sent it in a different group chat. Well, his mom, she was in the stands and she was talking about she was talking her mess, like you can't stop what God, God got for him. She was just talking her mess, Tony, up in the,
Yeah.
in the bleachers and stuff like that. So they know what's going on. They fully aware of what's going on. But the way that they've taught him, for he's media trained, he don't get trapped up into the media talk because they're always trying to trap him into something when they're asking questions.
Uh huh.
And
Uh
he
huh.
and he always knows how to respond to that. That speaks volume too. They want the picture that they painted him out to be is not the picture that we see.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
but they still want us to try to see that. But
Yeah.
now you even got the haters. You even got the haters admitting what they see.
Yeah.
It took them long enough. We've been new, but
Well, I think it wasn't the fact that they hated him. What the fact was, when you're putting a narrative out there on someone and you hadn't had a chance to really see him, or you critiquing him for the couple little things that you do know that he needs help and support in, right? That he should be getting from his coach. Now, mind you, some of that stuff he should have had before he came, and that's on Dion. However, whether or not he needed, there's some things that he needs to learn in this league, was just the main things that they talked about and use that as leverage. But he shut up the naysayers, right? And as you shut up the naysayers, what does anything else matter other than the fact that he knows the things he have to get better at? And he said that, right? He said where he knows he have he has to improve. So when I'm like this, any athlete that can sit there and tell you that they recognize their own errors and they're working towards fixing them, it's super easy. But he is so in a era of a class, and I'm not going to say an era, a class of his own, because he balances even those little small details. They're not big details, right? So it doesn't affect the game tremendously. It doesn't hinder what he has to do for his team. He's still able to compete. He's still able to get the ball and move the ball up the field. I think that he's a great passer and all of that, handing the ball off and stuff like that. Let him go. Let that thing air out. Once they started letting him air it out, look at what happened in this game. Look at what he tried to win the game in the end. He marched that ball down the field. What was that? 80 yards?
hmm,
Only for the coach to take him out in the most pivotal moment of the game
when you're
at
on
the end.
fire like that, that's an angel
It's sad.
incident. When you're on
It's sad.
fire,
So the question is the coach being told to do that, or is he just doing it? Because I can't see him just doing that and the GM is just saying,
something's not
okay,
right. Something
I'll sit
smell.
back.
What
I
Casey
Yeah, I
smell a
said?
think
rat.
so.
I
Yeah,
I think
smell a rat.
so.
some.
A
Yeah,
rat's a
I
rat's
don't
a
think
rat.
it's
But
gonna it's
listen,
gonna it's gonna
okay.
boil down to some, because the see his okay. There's a difference when you can see you don't know if the person hates a person. That would have to come out their mouth, right? But
Yeah.
there is something tied to that man making him make these decisions, because sometimes if you notice he look very uncomfortable when he's talking and when he's out there, when you see him on the sideline.
Mhm.
So somebody, he
It's
is
the league.
definitely the strings. He's definitely the strings to somebody.
The
Going
league.
crazy. Shit.
ADP. You know,
Huh?
I think the league sent the memo and he playing the script. But I was saying
No,
I just saw a
somebody is
tweet.
is is somebody
You know
is
Holly
I ain't
Robinson,
trying to put that out there, but it's almost as if, I got that juice on you, right? I don't know.
they ain't got
It's
the.
almost it's
You think
almost
they
as
got
if
some? So
I
hold
got
on,
this juice on
hold
you
on.
and you're gonna do what I tell you to do, kind
You
of
said
thing.
that they got some on the coach.
I'm just saying it's almost like I'm just doing a
I said, no,
comparison.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying you think
I
they
don't
got
know
something to
what they
help each
got.
other.
I don't know what they have
Oh,
behind the scenes. I'm just saying it's almost as if because he's definitely doing somebody's commanding and he's doing the command.
well,
He's
yeah,
definitely following that command.
yeah.
He's not
He
he's not
might get some
I
under the
don't
table
believe I don't
allegedly.
believe
Listen,
huh?
he might get some extra money under the table allegedly.
Allegedly, I don't believe it's about money either. I believe allegedly, guys, all allegedly, we don't know what we're talking about.
Allegedly, right?
But it's more to it than just him. He's not the only one. They want him to be the fall guy by himself, but it's more to it.
Oh,
Yeah,
even
I see she wins.
I saw a tweet with Holly Robinson Pete. Rodney Pete. She's an actress. You already know she is. She said it's diabolical what they doing to Shador. So everybody see it. Everybody see what's going on and how it's playing out and how the coach is acting. He's just so obvious, but he don't care. So you know,
I'm
It's
like Shador at this point, right? And I don't mean to cut you off. I'm like Shador, right? I'm an athlete. I have to play regardless to what's around me. If I
mm-hmm,
allow what's happening around me affect me, then I'm no good to myself nor the team. I'm actually detrimental to the team because I can't
mm-hmm,
focus. I can't do what I need to
yep,
do. So he
yep,
has to be that individual, right? He has to block out all the noise, regardless
mm-hmm,
of what's happening. And we all, we all understand that. But it still doesn't stop us from wanting to kind of defend him in that aspect. And as will continue to do that. But the more you speak out, the more people that speak out, and the more it gets out there, something eventually will change. Now, whether that changes, they make him wait till the end of the season or whatever, and they decide not to keep him, like waive him, or they let him go and trade him for someone else and get on another team, right? That will give him the opportunity. Um, with so many teams right now needing a quarterback, I just don't understand why they all passed. Well, I don't want to say I don't understand why they all passed on him for the first 4 rounds till he got to round 5. We know why. But my thing is,
mm-hmm.
hearts, what was the end all that be all for you not picking him? I want to know, what did you get or was compensated for not picking him? So that's the question I have.
Right.
So yeah,
Yep. That's true. So pretty Tony.
yeah,
That's a very good question because it was too many in the pot
yep, too many.
to say not one or two, but when you like, dad, really?
Right.
And that would have appreciated him, and he would have had a year to not a year, but he would have had the whole season to play versus what is this fourth game coming up.
Uh-huh.
So
Three.
yeah, and they gonna keep that behind closed doors. That big question. Oh yeah, too many hands in there. It's too
Yeah.
many what too many hands in this situation. Or whatever. It's just I just think I know that people say it's happened in the past, but man, I don't think I've ever seen it happen like this. This is different from Kaepernick. Well, yeah, this is a bit different.
Right.
Um, so I've never seen it happen like this, and just for a young man to just, what I'm saying, just want to play the sport he loved. He just want to play. Everybody said, "Oh, it's cause of his dad or whatever and stuff like that." Shador has proven himself outside of his dad,
Yeah.
so they can take that away. He, or whatever. So I don't know. I don't know. We got the next game is against Bro Cloud done posted it against Caleb Williams. He done posted it. I got to get
Oh,
ready
that
because.
boy.
But what I love about Shador and Cam is that they promised to exchange jerseys after they played a game together, and they after the game they exchanged their jerseys and and signed them and everything. So I thought that was really
Oh, they
cute.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
the
friends.
game
I
last
That's
know.
week,
not me.
Yeah.
he did
I'm
the
not
same
sleeping.
thing last week. You know that? He did
I'm
that the
still up,
same last
y'all.
week too. Huh?
Who Shador did it last week too, Tony.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did. No, I'm saying
yeah.
everybody think that's me. I'm not asleep.
Oh, they
That's the
they
baby.
talking Moo Moo.
That's the
Oh, that's
baby.
I don't know how to do these beats, guys. I got to work with me. Y'all shouldn't even hear Moo Moo over there. Moo Moo is turned up. Hold on, let me get.
He get it. Everybody thought it was me.
she said,
So you
"Boo,
got some sleep apnea.
boo." Is that a cow?
That's funny. That's funny because he normally
I'm not
he
sleeping. That way with me, y'all. That's
guys. That's
funny.
my little Moo Moo. I don't know why I'm Moo Moo going through the change of weather because Moo Moo
He
don't
getting
sleep
it.
with a
He getting it
quietness.
out. Hey, that's all I need. I need that type of sleep.
He did not. Him and Harvest just played today. Look, they had the free like all they did was play and shut me
Yeah.
out. I ain't getting
Listen, look
no.
at go. He says somebody sleeping gooder than the
But
bug.
yeah, so we'll see in that we'll see in the next game. We'll see in the next game how they do. Yeah, Goon and Tudor play, boy. I ain't know this was gonna go down the night. That's what I love about the chat. You don't never know what's gonna go down
Oh
in the
man,
chat. But
I know.
Goon done made his match.
Yeah,
Goon,
because they raised. I mean, they're not even paying no attention to us anymore. It's over
I
because
know they got their own little
Goon is
chat
not
going.
paying attention to
Goon
him.
that stuff. Cause Goon, yeah, Goon always starting stuff. Tony up in the chat.
He
Tudor
do.
play came back and Goon coming, and
Now
I guess
Jacob started some
Goon.
stuff. But he left. Jacob in another chat,
No,
and he
Jacob just
typing.
told.
Mike.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he typing Jacob, and he leave. He throw rocks
Oh,
and hide his hands. That's
Yeah,
Jacob.
Tula came in here just chilling, came back to the chat. Cause Tula was
right.
in here. Tula was in when I started the live. So she came back. And as soon as Tula hit the door, Goon, I'm like, what in the world? Cause Jacob let it be known what Goon said when Tula won't hear. See, that's what happened.
Yeah.
I saw
And
like
that's how it
crickets.
went down.
You hear the say ADP? That's like
Huh?
crickets. The baby.
Oh,
He get it.
let him
He
get
get
that
it.
get that good rest in there.
I know.
Jacob, don't come jumping in here talking no mess or whatever stuff like that. Tony, did you do another one on Olivia Miles?
No, I need to do one tomorrow before she play again.
Oh, they play tomorrow.
Uh, I don't know if she play tomorrow, but I need to do it before whoever plays tomorrow. Before I jump
So
on live with somebody.
So,
I think
what you think
somebody
about
play.
your other Baton Rouge team, Tony?
Who that? You talking about
Southern,
Nola,
Southern,
Southern,
Southern. They
yeah.
doing good.
Yeah, Southern made it to
They
the
had a nice win
Southern made
last
it
year
to the
in the
show
tournament.
last year. So
hmm
I knew that they would do well because of how they competed last year. So
Yeah,
and
they
their
did good
all
last
their
year. I
team
did a
except
video
for
about
one
them.
came back.
hmm
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll probably check them out because I think the one that was on the team last year, did she graduate or is this her last year? I don't know. Maybe it was
I'm not
last year.
sure.
She played with that's one of Angel's old teammates.
And then Ole Miss lost.
Yeah.
Tony, who are some players this year in women's college basketball that we need to look out for that you got on your list?
Well, that young lady that we talked about on Bro Claw's Live, let me give you her name. Man, she went 31 and 31. 31
Huh?
points, 31 rebounds. Exactly.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, in a game this weekend. So I want to pull her up and I
Is
want
she a
to find
freshman?
I don't know what she is. I'm gonna pull her up and find out who she is though. Where did I put her information? Yeah, let me go here and see if I can pull up last history.
Yeah, she will say her stats were insane.
Yeah, Megan Nestor. Megan Nestor.
Where she? What team? What?
Megan plays on North Texas. She's here in Texas, North
Oh,
Texas.
okay.
They are a green and white. Their colors is green and white. But yeah, she was 31 for 31 the other day. Yep.
What
So I
in the
want to pull her
world?
up, search her because I don't know her, but I'm about to get to know her because anybody that's doing putting up 31 for 31,
Yeah, that's
I'm like, did
good.
anybody else rebound? That means she got
Right.
offense and defense.
Yeah,
That's a
like
lot of teams rebound stats
Yeah, man.
by
That
herself.
means they said he said she was just taking the ball from everybody. I said, oh Lord. Yeah, I gotta
what?
see this. Yep. I gotta pull up North Texas game and see what it looked like. But
Oh,
like I said,
Megan,
there's
I
so
follow.
many players that w- we can talk about right now because it's almost like every team now has players that are really good.
Yeah.
They're really
Yep.
good.
I don't think
So
it's not one team that doesn't have a good player. Not just one good player. I think every team got a little. They got their little big fours going on.
yeah, yep.
So University of North Texas. I didn't know until tonight.
Yep.
Oh,
University.
okay. I'm gonna have to look in. I ain't never. That's something I ain't never heard of, unless I'm missing something. Like, were
Yeah.
the other people on the team good too, or she the
I
only
don't know. I'm gonna
one?
find out because I haven't followed North Texas since my son was in school and he was being recruited by them. I haven't followed him since.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But Tony, you said you wanted to say something about Marion Jones tonight. What was it? Because I know you said she in Texas, and it did say she's in Texas now.
yeah, she's in Austin, Texas. She was in Pflugerville, but she decided to come more south, which is in Austin. So I mean, they say Austin, but she's actually really in Pflugerville. But no, we had an opportunity once she got married and had kids and decided, remember, she wanted to play in the W. And so
Mm-hmm.
she came in and she was trained by Clarissa. And so, yeah, we got to have her come in and run up and down the court with some of my players. So some of my players know her personally and stuff like that. So she's she became really humbled after that situation. But my thing is, had she done it in time with her first husband, I don't feel like she would have gotten as much criticism, right? Because you go through what you go through and then you bounce back from it. Because you look at what's his name that ended up dating Shakira Richardson. He had a moment too. And so he had to sit out a year or two. And when he came back, it took
Dang,
it,
Tony know all the juice.
yeah, it took the world a minute to get over that. Now they got over it and he's back in and he's doing everything he needs to do to be successful. Remember,
Wow.
they won in the Olympics. They won the 4x1. They won the 4x4. They won. He won the 100. No, he got second in the 100 to Noah Lyles. So, yeah, yeah, I know a lot of people. I know a lot.
Yeah, you got the yeah. I didn't know that because I was looking at Richardson. They were man. I follow her, but I'm like they were getting ready to be so hard on her. For that incident or whatever. But she came back. She
It
came
was
back and
good to see
represented.
her. Yeah, because one of the things you don't want to do when something like that happens is hide your face. Because if you
Ooh,
say
oh, they were stripped of
you
their
were,
medals. Okay, go
oh
ahead.
yeah,
Sorry.
oh yeah, she was stripped of her medals. You have to be.
Yeah, no, yeah, no. I think she's saying. Who else are you saying in the dark? Yeah, um, I don't know who else she was saying,
Yeah, well,
Tony.
because I mentioned Coleman, I mentioned the
Oh,
other
oh, oh.
athlete. Yeah, they're stripped of their medals, and if you're on a relay,
Oh,
that means pretty much your whole relay got to give their medals. It's just crazy, right?
what?
So that yeah, it's big. It's a big thing, and you got to be careful when you're out there doing stuff. You thinking that you're okay. Like one athlete, she said it's some seasoning or something that she put on her meat, and that's what they detected. So if you read the ingredients and you know you're not supposed to have it, then don't do it, because you find yourself in a world of to do. That's to do is a polish.
Dang.
It's a pile of doo doo. You just can't put yourself in that aspect. You know, but I like the
My.
fact that she didn't hide her face. She said,
Mm-hmm.
"You know what? Well, I can't. I can, but I won't put myself back in track shoes. Let's put on some basketball shoes." So, and she used to play
Right.
basketball in college, so that's why it was easy for her to make the team, because she was an athlete. And sometimes when you're an athlete, you can do multiple things. And there's like, one thing I used to always tell the players that play for me, including my son, you don't want somebody to say, "Oh, that's a great athlete right there." People will look at me and say, "You don't want nobody to say, 'Oh, that's a great athlete,' instead of
Mm-hmm.
saying, 'Man, that's a student athlete,' or
Right.
'You're an amazing athlete.' Now you're wording it different, right? Words and how you put things des- describe you as a person, and some things you don't want to be described that way. I believe someone said that to Shakira, when she was running. We got to see her run, and here in Austin, before she
Mm-hmm.
went pro, and just watching her bust the clock. And she still comes and runs in that track meet that they have here in Austin, just about every year. You see her. So she said that early on when she was running for LSU. And she says, "I'm not just an athlete." And she's not. She's not just an athlete. Most of these runners and players is just the word choices you use, and we know what that means. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just different.
Wow. Oh my
Mm.
gosh. I didn't know. See, now I'm learning because I didn't know how they operated that. I thought it just followed on to one person. I didn't know it was like the everybody, um
Well, it affects your relay team, right? Because she was on the relay team.
mm-hmm.
So for her, she got to give them all up. But if she gives up her gold medal for a relay team, then what do you think happens to the rest of the medals, right?
Mm,
Because it means that you guys didn't win that fairly. One person can mess up the whole relay.
mm,
And it's better that
mm.
they catch it before they run than to catch it after and then they win.
Oh,
That's
okay.
so, i.e., let's take it back to my son in their high school went to the state championship in basketball in his sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
They went again in his junior year. They just did miss it his senior year, but the team that beat them in his sophomore year from Fort Worth area, the guys were, put it this way, they cheated, and it was found out like a year later, and so they were stripped. And then they went on to there was the Final Four. They went on to play the championship game and blew the team out in the championship game, which the game they played us should have actually been the championship game because we would have been a team. But however, they shouldn't have even been in the championship game because that should have been my son's team based on the fact that they cheated the system.
Wow.
Grades go in before before high school playoffs. If an athlete is failing, they don't play, right? So, i.e., they cheated the system. The coach knew the players didn't pass. They knew that they tried to go back and change grades and stuff like that. So you had ineligible players playing on the team. So who's affected? Now they have to give up that championship trophy that they claim they won, and it doesn't go to them. It goes to the team that they beat in the finals. And then the second place trophy goes to my son's team in San Antonio. That's just how it rolls down. So the whole team is affected. So in track, the whole relay is affected. Now, if it's individual accolades, then yes, it's just you. It's just you in the 100. Because I believe Marion, she ran the 100. She ran the
Hmm.
200, and she did the 4x1 relay.
Yeah,
So
they stripped her of 7. Uh,
yeah,
but yeah, those were some
but
of them.
she's a great person. It's just she
Yeah,
did something silly, right?
yeah,
She's not a bad person. Um, but when you're doing stuff like that to enhance, and I get it, you're tired, you're aching. You just need to get that extra step faster. Just a half a second makes a difference. But you forget that message. If you get caught. What you think gonna happen? Shakira Richardson, she made it to the Olympics before, and guess what? She didn't get to go, so she had to sit out and wait. Why? Because on during qualifiers, she was what? She was caught with the fact that she had marijuana in her system. So you just can't do it. So
and
how
that
it
was a
affected
sad
her, it
story in
affected
itself.
Team USA. Yeah, but see how it affects the whole Team USA?
Yeah,
Because
that's
now
what I'm saying.
someone else moves up and run in her spot who's potentially won't get medaled when you can have her there and get medaled. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
it
I'm
was just,
I'm hungry when it comes to medals. I'm hungry when it comes to winning. I'm hungry when I'm looking at USA on top. So I'm hungry for that. And
yeah,
just
and
that they should be too. You don't want to do things that affect your team. Miss D
well,
gone?
I think mm, she must have dropped off
Yeah.
and come back. But I think
Yes.
with Peterson too, the fact that they announced that announced her mom had passed on TV before she even knew.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and
Yeah, and some people
that was probably her
that
go to. You know what I'm saying? Her go to thing, and just
but although she
without
was
thinking.
somewhere where it's legal, it is still illegal for her as an athlete. Because where she
Hmm.
was, it was legal in that state. It was legal. But as an athlete, it's a no go. It's a trickle down effect. Humble, horrible, but horrible. Used to run, and it is humbling. You have to see. I'm put my glasses on because that is such small print. Now I sound like I can't even read. I need to get hooked on phonics. Okay, there we go. It's a trickle down effect. Horrible, just horrible. I used to run, and it is horrible. You have to look out for everyone. Absolutely. I was a 400 runner. I was one of the top runners in the state of Louisiana, but I chose not to go to LSU, which I got a scholarship for, and go into the military to
Did Tony freeze?
this. Oh, somebody was circling. That probably was me.
Oh,
Sometimes you have to make, yeah, sometimes you have to make tough choices in life. So again, I was a 400 runner. I was great. And I got a scholarship to LSU, but I chose to go in the military instead to provide for my family. So did I still get my education? I did. I just took classes at night. I graduated that way. right? Do I regret it? No, because your path is your path, and you can never look back and say shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm not one of those that say shoulda, woulda, coulda. It just means that God had other plans for me, and my plans was not to go to LSU at that time. So it's different, right? So we all live and we all learn.
Right.
It's a team effort, and you have to you have to make sure that you care about your teammates, because without them, you don't win nothing. You don't win anything, and that's in any sport. That's in any sport.
Yep. You're right.
You're in the dark.
Yep. You have to, and that's the hard thing
Yeah.
about it. You know, that's a lot of that's a lot of pressure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when you going into sports, it's not just about you. It's about your surroundings too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh, I can't even imagine. But yeah, sometimes liking and look, you're a phenomenal woman. So hey, that's what he wanted you to do. Look, sometimes we be thinking we're gonna do this and that and the third. He be like, nope, you going right here.
So
I got
right now in my contacts, I have my friend Sue, who coaches the long jumpers and triple jumpers for Team USA.
wow.
Forgot about Sue. Sue is in my phone. Sue was in Austin forever. Sue just moved from Austin. She retired and she moved from Austin, but she still helped coach with Team USA. Sue
Wow.
talks about that all the time. And it's funny because Sue and our birthday, her birthday is on mine's on the 3rd and hers on the 5th or something like that of May. So we always tell each other happy birthday every year. And no matter how old we get. Sue. Yep, that's Sue
that's
number. There's
yeah.
Sue.
That's what I like. Like I like the fact that she's doing good because at one point she was like she was not coming back into the media work, into social media and all that stuff. But she didn't let her past mistakes define who she was. And the fact that she got a second chance with the Tulsa Shocks, I was like, man, kudos to them. Because sometimes people look at your background, they be like, nope, we no, we don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, right.
So I was
Absolutely.
like, she has an amazing story. And then it was to the point I seen one article where they said Marion Jones has said she don't have to apologize anymore. She's done apologize. Some they said.
Yeah, she
And I was like,
doesn't.
she shouldn't have to. She once she
Whoever is
apologized the
still
first
asking her
time,
to apologize for the rest of her life is foolish.
yeah.
You
I'm like,
apologize and you move on. That
right.
woman
That's
has
what I said.
that woman has left that sport and moved on to a different sport, played that sport and did well. I forgot what team that she went and played for in the W. But she went and she played and she did well. But it just wasn't afforded for her because
Mm-hmm.
she probably was not going to get signed the next year. So she just, after that season, she was done, right? She just wanted to say, I did it. Was
Yep.
I able to make it? And could I play once I get there? And she answered yes to both her questions. She was
Yep.
successful at it. And now she's just a mom. She's just enjoying her life. She's a wife and a mom. You know, dog, those kids got to be big now.
Yeah, I don't think they that big though. I think she got what, a 16-year. I think somebody's a
That's
little
big.
younger
I
now.
saw them when they were infants.
Oh my
That's
gosh, because she has
crazy.
three. She has three kids.
Yes, yes,
Oh
yes.
wow,
When they
because
were
she
in,
had she had
two
one
was
Tony.
moving. Like one was a baby. One was like 2, and the other one was like 4 or 3 or
Oh
4, something
my
like that.
gosh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's when I last saw her babies. Because I don't get to go to Austin. I was out of the military and I'm back in the military, so I'm never home. I'm never home. I can't get to go see
That
my girl, sister Clarissa. Like, we hung out all the time, but it's just difficult now because when you travel and you're away, it is what it is.
Yeah, I get it. I understand, Tony. I had a relative that was in the military in Fort Raleigh, Kansas, and
Thanks. In the dark says Tony neat. Yeah, thank you.
yeah, Tony is a gem to us out here in these YouTube streets and stuff. She be knowing. She give you the breakdown. You know, if you don't know something, you just talking till you don't know, and it's like Tony just finished the sentence. Like it be so like
Yeah,
I
man. Like, I want to go see Clarissa boys. Her boys are big now. They're high school age, man. They're like,
hmm
Auntie Tony, are you gonna come see me play? And I'm like, oh, baby, if I have the time. And so I need to make time because now they're in high school. They're freshmen in high
Oh
school now. So
wow.
I need to
Yeah,
make
because
time
kids
to
don't
see.
stay they grow.
One's in eighth grade and the other one's in ninth grade. So I need to go see her boys.
Wow.
Oh,
Somebody
I
asked me, did I
like
do Shamika Bush? I think, okay, so, because I saw Marion, I saw her, I guess Shamika was, excuse me, guys, Shamika was showing something on her IG with
uh-huh.
Marion, and that's how I knew I saw that she was doing okay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
she was doing
They're
okay
all
and
friends.
everything.
Yeah, they're all
That's
friends.
okay. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
they're all friends.
She had posted something, but that's amazing, Tony, how the vets have been through different situations, but they had to overcome a lot
Mhm.
of things, and how they do stick together behind the scenes, because you don't know who friends nowadays,
Right.
especially with the vets and stuff. But it's just so amazing how they do it. Ain't got to be everybody, but it's just amazing how some stick together with each other. I think that's very important because um, ADP, you got a cool goon to shoot it down. I think he's having a bad day. Tell him it will be all right.
I saw that. That's all I could do is laugh.
Goon. I told you, goon, take a deep breath. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right.
You're
I
right.
know
Violence.
something going on with Goon, because Goon don't never come at two to play like that. Many times two to play been in here, and
Yeah.
Goon been on a boom 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 or something.
He made my day good. My day going good. God is good.
Well, you misbehaving, Goon. You is misbehaving. He is good. You had a good day, but you is misbehaving like somebody just done made you mad today.
If I don't get my butt off of here and get ready to go to bed, I gotta be up at 5 o'clock.
I don't know why you trip on right behind you so pretty, Tony. I tell you,
Oh
we
my
just be up here.
gosh.
We just be
I'm
up here
glad, but
hanging
I'm
it.
glad you waited for me though, because I did want to come in. I told you I was gonna come in, and I'm always a woman of my word. So if I say I'm gonna do something, I want to do it.
Yeah, I held on tight. I gotta give it to I held on tight, Goon, and I think Goon in the dark came. Jacob came in while you were gone a little bit, and I was holding on. We were talking about, I don't know, girl. Look, we talked about sports, anything we could talk about till you
Right.
got back.
Yeah.
Until you got back. Oh, you took a
Mhm.
nap, she whiz, you up. Oh Lord, she whiz.
She went, I
Look,
done took it and came back.
look, I told y'all I'm sticking to and the reason why I was like I texted Tony yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna go on tomorrow because yesterday was so hectic. So I'm gonna go on today. But I gotta stick to my weekend, guys, because this is exactly why. You got to get up early. If it ain't already, oh my Jesus, it's like 150 over here. Woo Lord. See, that's
Yes.
what I'm talking about. See, that's why we can't see in the morning. Tony used to. I gotta get my iron up and start exercising so I can stay up like
Yeah.
so pretty Tony. But yeah. But thank you
We
guys
spoke.
for showing
We
up.
spoke.
Miss D was up here. She came up here. She gave her spill on Marion. I don't know. She said she was acting up in somebody else's chat.
She
Um,
was.
she said I guess they were talking about she was in somebody's chat prior to, I think they were talking about her team. or something.
Oh,
But yeah, she came over here and she talked about Marion Jones. We kept it to the Marion Jones and stuff like that. So it went pretty
good.
good today. The Lord knows, in my
Hey,
heart.
Lord knows, Lord knows, Lord, 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 Lord.
Got chat. Okay, Goon the shooter and Tula, y'all good. Y'all good, right? Goon, I hope you have a great Tuesday. And I don't see no game for tomorrow, but I'm quite sure somebody is gonna be on
I was
tomorrow night
just
in
on
the YouTube street.
ESPN. Let's see. I was just on there.
Yeah, I don't know who played, but
Let me
I've
close
seen a
some of all these
now.
tabs. These tabs are diabolical.
I seen two thumbnails for Keisha for the weekend. No, for Friday, for the 13th. Is that Friday, guys?
I gotta do
Um,
this NOLA game. I gotta do this NOLA game too. The LSU and NOLA game. I need to do a video on that one, and then I still gotta do the TCU one, the last one. So I got 2 games I need to do. I need to
oh,
do
you gonna do it
recaps.
on your pre-recorded videos on
Yeah,
those two?
yeah. Simply because if there's some, well, I need to find out if there's some games tomorrow. If there's games tomorrow, then I'm gonna just simply do it. I'll do pre-record. If they're not games,
Hmm.
I'll
Hmm.
probably go live.
Yeah, I didn't see nothing for Keisha and Bro Clock yet, but I think Keisha probably still doing her thumbnails. But I did see she put up two today. It's two games
Mm,
on Friday, I believe. It's
okay,
LSU playing. LSU is playing Friday. Or is it when the 13th? It's gotta be, yeah,
13.
13th is Friday. No, 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 that's
No,
Saturday. Oh
that's
my God.
Saturday. That's Saturday.
That's
That's
Saturday. So
Saturday.
she put it down for Saturday. She covering two games for Saturday. And then you said you and
That's
Broke Block going on Friday at
this
10.
was today.
But I don't know who plays Friday. I don't know who play this week until I see the thumbnails up. Or the
That's
yeah.
schedule.
Cause when TCU play, cause I now see guys now Tony got me watching TC. I gotta watch TCU now. So I got to know when they play.
So tomorrow you have Yale, and you have Auburn and Colgate, Texas Southern, West Virginia. I'm curious to see how West Virginia look. Well, West Virginia looked like they lost pretty bad in a few games, so they're not doing too well.
Mm.
Um, Norfolk, no, I'm not interested in any of those games. Then this one is Thursday. Thursday is Field. God, dog, everybody playing.
That mean we're
Everybody
gonna
playing
be
and Baylor, um,
Thursday.
Web. Shoo. Yeah, it's a lot of teams playing.
There's a lot of teams playing on Thursday.
I want to
What
see Arizona State. I heard Arizona State was doing pretty well. I might look at that game.
when is that one? Tomorrow?
Yeah, it's no, it's on Thursday. No, I'm sorry, it is tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow.
Okay, so but you said Thursday packed up. Okay, I gotta see who playing.
No, I'm sorry, it's tomorrow. Oh, La Tech and Grambling play tomorrow. I don't know if that's gonna. Oh, it is. It's gonna be on ESPN. So I'm gonna probably watch that since that's the Louisiana teams.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just kind of peek in and out on the Arizona. That's why I said I want to watch Arizona State. Um, and I want to watch the La Tech and Grambling game.
Okay, so
Yeah, I don't see
um
anybody else playing that I really want to watch. And then
so y'all gonna
Wednesday, let's see who playing Wednesday.
Wednesday? Okay.
Wednesdays is another stack house, but you have a few of them that's early at as early as 11. You
Mm.
have games that's at 12. They start at 12, and then you have one start at 4, and the rest of them start at 5, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Okay. I probably
That's like Alabama, Texas. So I probably watch the UT game that day because I'm following Texas as well.
okay. So
Yep.
I'll probably have to catch the night games, but follow the highlights and stuff during the
Yeah.
day and stuff. Okay, good, because tomorrow is a long day for us over here. So, whew. But you in Broke Clock Tuesday, y'all going live, right? You said Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, right?
Yeah, but yeah, because it's our one that we were doing at 10. We're gonna try to get back into it. Talk all news. But if one of those days you want to go on, just let me know. I'll just come straight over there, and he can do it by himself. Just depends,
Okay, okay.
because we did the big recap already. So
For okay. Oh yeah, y'all probably put everything. I have to watch it. I have to watch y'all on the playback tomorrow. Let's see what y'all were talking about. But y'all cut it. What was y'all time frame from what? 10 to what?
usually we do that one in like an hour and a half.
Okay.
Try to
Okay.
cut it to an hour, and it's tough to because you're covering everything. You're covering
Yeah,
all the games,
yeah. That's true.
so it just
Okay,
depends.
Tony. Well, thank you for showing up. Thank you,
Of
everybody, for
course, of
showing up.
course.
Thank you, Goon, Tulip, She Wiz, Miss D, Jacob, and everybody. Jacob. We need to get you out here talk about your teams. Your NCAA knowledge is really good too. We need that too.
Yeah,
See
don't
you,
be
see you.
stepping out on us.
Yeah, because I seen you in the other chat just talking and stuff. Tulip, when you and Goon getting married, because you guys acting like my ex girlfriend. Oh Lord, Jacob.
Who said that, Jacob?
Jacob, he know we get ready to go, Tony. That's why he putting that in there. Oh, she wins. We going to bed too for the hours we can sleep, and then we gotta get right back up. Okay,
Yep.
chat. We love you guys. Y'all stay safe, be safe, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Thank you, Tony, for showing up. You can get your little rest before you had to get up at
Oh,
5
this
if you
thing
go
is
to
something playing.
huh?
Is that me?
That's
What
not
is that?
me.
I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know. Oh, here it is. I was like, what is that?
Oh, you probably echoing. But
No,
yeah.
that's something that I had saved. Girl, this stuff is it's off and it's still going.
Oh.
Girl, they're talking about the Reese's. That's the Reese's and Oreo.
Oh yeah, with Paige and Angel. Yeah.
Nice. This
I
is
was like,
crazy.
I was like, look, girls, y'all gotta give me time to sketch y'all
Georgia.
out.
Yeah.
Since oh yeah, my son gonna start doing that Vex stuff too, with Adobe. So I'm curious to see how that looks,
Okay.
on my stuff too. But yeah. Well, Tony, I will catch you on the next one. Thank you for showing up, girl.
Absolutely. I got something else playing, girl. I don't know what it is.
I don't know, Tony.
That's crazy. Oh,
But
here it
yeah.
said corner. Yeah, that's this game. Golly. There we go. Now it's
Dang, Tony. Tony, look, you so universal, girl. You got everything going on. Look.
the monitor. I got my portable, my extra screen there, my laptop there, my phone there, my iPad over here. Is this all this stuff?
That's okay. That's okay. You
Oh
getting it.
man.
I'm gonna catch up soon. I got you. I'm gonna catch up soon.
Yeah, come on, Cletus. Come on. Come on.
Have a good morning, Tony, because it's morning over here.
Yeah,
So
it's morning for you. And it's morning for me. It's about to be in 1 minute. It's 12:59.
dang.
So that
Yeah,
means
this
it's two. That means it's already
two.
1:50 is two. Now it's two. It just hit one for me. It's two for you. So all
Yep.
right, guys. I
All right.
appreciate you. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you. You're welcome. I'll see you on the next one, Tony.
You got
And
it.
chat.
Bye, chat. Thank you, chat.
Bye,
Appreciate you, chat.
guys. Don't forget to follow So Pretty Tony for you ear hustlers that's not in the chat. Okay.
Yes.
Court Vision with So Pretty Tony. Oh,
Yep.
they got
That
Tula still hanging with us. Thank you,
yeah,
Tula. Oh
so
yeah,
too.
Tula, I gotta watch your edit. You just dropped another one. I gotta watch that one. We're gonna get to her 500 too, man. Cause them edits be banging. Keep up the
Yeah.
good work, Tula. We love you. We love you guys. Tula
Yes,
just
love
kiss.
you guys.
Good night.
Toodles.
I mean, good morning. Bye, Tony.
Okay.